welcome back to my channel. It's Teneca. You might be also catching me on Nika Feed. These are just projects that I've been working on. I'm just stepping out to the whole idea of entrepreneurship, and I figured that the biggest business, the easiest business that I could think of that might have been the most freeing of me, like help me to really free myself and evolve, as well as maybe I could turn a profit from it. That turns out to be, I had to put the phone down because I saw a popo. It could turn out to be just me living my life and trying to be a testimony. Not even trying to be, just kind of turning up the volume on that testimony. Because usually, like, if you don't have a conversation with someone, then you wouldn't know certain things about them. So you don't really know how much your stories align and match and maybe even mirror each other. You'd be looking at someone and wondering what it is that draws you to them, and it could be something that maybe you have in common that you just don't know anything about. So I stay curious like that, and so because of that, I'm kind of more conscious of what I choose to share. Now to come out of the deep end just a little bit, I have to be at work at 5, and today I was off from my day job and I rested so much. Oh my gosh, a lot of it was involuntary. I will not lie. I shan't. But I've been up since like noon, just taking my time. I got some meditation in. I got just a tiny little baby bit of yoga in. I know I need to do that more. There was an imbalance for me that came when I was younger, like in my 20s, and my children are kind of running into it, where I know it feels good after you've worked a full day, been very productive in a day, to end it maybe sometimes with a workout. You know what I mean? It's you want to work out right before you go to sleep. For me, that gives me so much energy that I can't sleep, or I can sleep but I can't stay asleep. So then I don't do that. And here's something else about me, right? So because I've spent so much of before I get back home, I will have spent so much time just working and being diligent, being very productive and responsible, that when it's time to come back home and to shut it down, I'm just really, along with me being exhausted, I'm trying not to be a battery. I don't want to be, working and sleeping and working and sleeping. I'm having to carve out that time for myself so that I'm honoring myself also. And some people may say, well, you honor yourself by actually that is honoring yourself, to take care of yourself. And however true that may be, if you could just focus on driving your car instead of looking. Damn, I've watched this person since I've only sat at the stop sign because the person backed out and he chose just to sit in the middle of the street and look at me instead of just getting the hell out of my way. Get out of my way. So my mom has me picking up some food that she made especially for my aunt. And I'm going to take it to that aunt's house, and they both live, they don't live that far from each other, but both of them live, like, if I work on the north side of town, they both live on the south, like far south from me. So I'm kind of crunching just a little bit. I'm just trying to get myself situated. Get that food for mama, drop it off to the Annie, and go on about my business. Oh, let me follow this lady, and I'm following you in, lady. That's all I know. Let me tell you a true story. So I'm sitting up here. Oh. I'm gonna get a ticket. Oh, I think I still might be in trouble. So I'm sitting in this parking lot. So I just needed a moment from the drive. I'm emotional. It's dark outside. So it's not even raining now. And I'm triggered. My anxiety is triggered. And so I was just pulling over. I was having a moment to myself. And I've been here for maybe 10 minutes. And I looked ahead. Now I'm just trying to park again real quick before I bounce. And so I'm having a moment here in this parking lot by myself. And it wasn't like the ugly cry. It was just it's just I'm really talking to God and connecting with myself also. And you know, my talk is out loud, you know, since I'm alone, as much as I believe I'm alone, like in this dimension or whatever. And I feel so foolish now. I feel so bad about it for even doubting, because I rarely ever do that. I rarely ever question God, like, why are you letting this happen to me? Or why does it look like this? Why, despite my efforts? You know, I don't, like, I rarely ever even feel that. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. But I was having a moment in my anxiety, because I do think that that's unfair. Because anxiety translates to fear for me. It makes me feel shaken when I've fought so hard to give myself so many degrees, so many layers of stability, you know? I just kind of sat here in the parking lot, and I was just like, you know, God, show me a sign that I'm not by myself in this, that you know, I am walking by faith. You know, I don't care how many names everyone else calls you. Whatever you, I know you by everything. I know you as the beginning, and the end. I know you as Abba, as Allah. I know you by so many names. Jehovah. I know you in everything that I see that's good, and everything that I see that's bad. I see the purpose of you. Like, I'm sitting here talking to God in my anxiety when I pulled over. And I felt myself getting a little bit like, you know, I was like, just show me a sign, you know, just give me some. And then, like, far, far, far from me, it's dark down there, okay? It was dark down there. But I started seeing movement. And so I drove up to it, and I was like, are those dogs? And I was like, why would dogs be out here? You know, there wouldn't be any dogs out here. And I had sped up on it, and there was some deer. So I'm sitting up here in the parking lot, and I'm just talking to God. I'm just talking to God, and I'm like, God, I'm trying to keep my focus, and I'm really trying to hang in there. You know, show me a sign that I'm not by myself. Show me a sign that you really do hear me and you're listening to me. And, like, way far ahead of me, I started seeing movement. So I was like, what am I looking at? These are deer. I was like, what a treat in the city. Where'd you come from? Okay. Oh, I'm losing them. As intended. Bye-bye. There's a whole little family of deer. Like several big ones and then some little ones. Those fawns. That was so beautiful. I chased them down, and I was like, oh, and now y'all are going back in the brush. It's like if I could just turn and look, like I see their spirit. Just thank you. I didn't expect to see that here in the city. And I only came out here. I'm in a place called Midwest City. Well, actually, this is Dale City. Just because I wanted to go to the little car wash that's behind that on queue. That's like my favorite car wash to go to now. And I live downtown, but I drive all the way over here just for that. I wanted to take my daughter to the movie tonight, and I wanted to clean my car that I've been letting my son drive. Hallelujah. Hey, I got zero shame. I see the strengths and the cracks in what I do. I know what's in my heart. I know the God knows what's in my heart. So I mean, it is what it is. But it's such a treat tonight, and I needed that. I was off from my day job today, and my night job called. She didn't call me. She texted me and she said, "Hey, we're going to be really slow tonight, so you can have the night off if you want." I just said thanks. That's it. Boom. So after I drove around, like when I'm especially if I'm feeling like some of the triggers for the anxiety is too happy, too sad. If there's a significant spike in my emotions. So that's why another reason why I move the way I move. It does serve more than one purpose. It definitely helps check that. And maybe that's what was missing before. Maybe the goddess, maybe all of those ancestors and things that are inside of me have been shielding me and protecting me, in that they've just been moving without me knowing it. So the things that were truly frightening to me, that maybe should have been frightening for me, were not. But something happened after I got COVID in 2020. I'm making it through those things, but I fully see all of it. I see all of the fangs and the teeth and the claws and the forked tongues and tails and shit. I see it all. Okay. So I've been coexisting with it. Now I got to be more conscious of it now. Like, okay, game on. Because I mean, I was what I've always been, what I am. But anyway, after my little talk with God, the deer.
I mean, immediately.
So I'm still a little bit emotional, so I think I'll hang out in this parking lot a little bit longer. And then I'm going to swoop by the house and get my baby. My daughter. I have 2 daughters and a son. But my oldest daughter is my first baby. When she was 4 months, we got pregnant with the twins, right? And so they're so close in age. And, man, they are all stars within themselves, like in their own right. Just absolutely beautiful human beings. Okay. Let me come out of my moment so I can start driving again once I calm down. Bye. Thank you for watching. Leave me a like, share, subscribe. I know I'm supposed to be saying that on every single video, but I be forgetting. Know that I want you to do it, because I want you to do it. Okay. Okay. Bye.